In this video, we'll show you some traditional Oaxacan celebrations, a couple of gorgeous churches. We'll give you a tour of one of our favorite Airbnbs that we've ever stayed in. We'll give you our top recommendations for the city of Oaxaca after our 28-day stay. And finally, we'll give you a detailed cost breakdown of all of our expenses.
We are Georgia and David. We quit our jobs to travel full-time around Mexico with our 14-year-old Sheltie Poo Meep. Our goal is to take a picture with her in front of 100 Pueblo signs. If you come to Oaxaca and spend any time in Centro, you're bound to see a parade like this one. They vary in size, but are always colorful, loud, and lively. Oaxacans celebrate just about everything with these parades: weddings, births, graduations, and birthdays. So we're currently at the Mirador of Oaxaca.
Unfortunately, last year, Oaxaca got rid of their letters. Apparently, there's been a push from certain groups of people that say that the letters look tacky. I happen to absolutely love the letters. So here they have a little sign, so I guess it's just gonna have to do.
We passed by this church so many times during our 28-day stay, and every time except for this day, it was closed. As you can see, it's amazingly ornate, and if you get the chance, you should absolutely stop in because you may not get the chance again. So just in front of the Basilica Menor is the Plaza de Nieves.
So we are absolutely surrounded right now by huge old growth trees and a bunch of ice cream stalls. They're all yelling at us, offering us to sample flavors. In some of the smaller towns that we've already visited, we tried the quintessential Oaxacan flavor, which is leche quemada or burnt milk ice cream with tuna, which is prickly pear. And it is a great combination, but it's a little early for ice cream today. This was our Airbnb for the past 28 days here in Oaxaca. So you see we have a garage here. The only downside to this is that it was very tight. So I actually had to get out of the passenger seat before David pulled in because you couldn't open the door once it was parked. But overall, this was one of our very favorite Airbnbs. You can see it has a huge TV, big comfortable couch. We even had some outdoor patio space here. Then big kitchen table. There are also these chairs over here that we could use to make this a little bit more comfortable so David could use it to kind of do some editing work. Full-size fridge, Lots of cabinets, fully stocked kitchen, lots of counter space, 6-burner stove, big hood. Loved it. This room stayed nice and cool because it's downstairs. This house does not have air conditioning, but it got up to 95 here and it was very comfortable. We use this room to work out. And then you can see we have a little half bath right there. Heading up the stairs. So when you come up the stairs, to the left is the master bedroom, which had tons of closet space. And of course had its own full bath. So shower and toilet and sink. Across from the master is this room with bunk beds. We never came in here. Then here we have the hall bathroom. See, it's another full bath. And then the fourth and final bedroom, this one here we use just to charge our electronics and everything. Final thing is you can go up to the third floor. And we actually had a rooftop. We didn't really spend any time at all up here. There's no furniture to enjoy it, unfortunately. But it does have a good view. And the sunset's right there.
For a fancy dinner out, we suggest Casa Oaxaca. They had fantastic cocktails and the food was absolutely perfect. We also suggest Asador Bacanora for their amazing ribeye and the atmosphere. For a mid-range restaurant, we suggest Restaurant Coronita for their well-priced mole sampler. Also, Ancestral for the variety of Oaxacan dishes. For wallet-friendly restaurants, we suggest El Paseo de Carnes in the 20 de Noviembre Mercado, aka the Meat Street. Also, Mayordomo for their mole tamales and hot chocolate. For day trips, we suggest Monte Alban, Irve de Agua, Tilcajete, and Matatlan. For activities, we suggest visiting the Casa de Cultura Museum and strolling through the Haletlaco and Xochimilco neighborhoods to see all of the amazing street art. For churches, we suggest Catedral Metropolitana de Oaxaca and Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman.
That beautiful and well-located Airbnb set us back $2,623 for 28 nights. We spent $153 on transportation, which includes gas, tolls, and getting the car washed. Entertainment was $63. Restaurants came in at $1,882. To see where we ate out, check out our restaurants video. We spent $478 on groceries, $22 on utilities, which was just 2 Telcel recharges, and we spent $453 on personal care. I did get a new pair of tennis shoes, which were over $100, as well as buying 3 new dresses. That brings our grand total to $5,674, or $203 per day. Compared to Huatulco at $217 a day, our most expensive destination, and Saltillo at just $127 a day, our cheapest destination. One thing that we did not include in this total is alcohol. We spent $857 on bottles of mezcal. We purchased over 14 bottles and we'll be taking them with us and enjoying them over the coming months, so we didn't feel it was fair to include that in the total. But if you did, that would make the real final total $6,531 or $233 per day. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them down below. And if you haven't already, check out our restaurants video here.